Hello MacroDoll users, I am Abhishek. Welcome on our YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I am gonna talk about variables. I am gonna explain what variables are, what you can do with variables, and how to use those variables. So first of all, let me explain what variables are. Variables are things that can contain contents. That content can be numbers, letters, characters, symbols, etc. etc. Whatever you want can set your own variable, or you can use inbuilt variables inside MacroDrive. Let me open MacroDrive right now. So there is a tile of MacroDrive naming variables. Inside these variables, now I am not configured any variables, so the message written is no variables configured. Developer gives some information about the variables. Variables can be used to store values, numbers, text, strings, and true or false conditions. These values can be set in the MacroDrive action set variable. Variables can be used throughout the app as triggers and conditions and can be used for controlling specific MacroDrive and system setting. So I am not configured any variable yet. So if I am to configure any variable, so I want to go to here, click on this plus symbol. The pop-up appears, shows that create a new variable. So enter variable name and choose the type of your variable. Before creating a new variable, I want to explain you about the types of variables present inside the MacroDrive. In MacroDrive, there are 4 variables. One is Boolean variable, second one is integer, third one is string, and fourth one is decimal. So first, I am selecting a Boolean variable and giving a name like BVAR, short form of Boolean variable, just for our simplicity. Click OK. Now the Boolean variable created, and the default value of Boolean variable is false. We can change the value from here also, and this variable stores only true and false conditions. It may be true or false, we can't predict, and we are not assign this variable to any macro, so the not used is written here, and we can delete this variable from here. So now I want to go to add a new variable type of integer. I am going to name it like IVAR, integer variable, like that. Okay. Now the default value of the integer variable is 0. Now I am giving some value like 258.9. So this not accepting the decimal point. It will accept the only roundup values, and I am clicking OK. The 2589 is stored in the integer variable IVAR, and it is also not used. I am again going and again changing the value like 02589. It will not accept this preceding 0. It neglects the preceding 0 and round ups the value like 2589. So let's check. Look, this not accept the floating values, means the values which contains the point. It will accept the values before the decimal point, and it will not accept the preceding 0 of any integer. So now I am going to add another type of variable. Now this is a special type of variable, string, and this contains characters, symbols, alphanumericals, and uppercase, lowercase, or all the inputs present in our mobile we can store in this string variable. So I am giving the name as like we given for our past 2 variables, like string variable SVR. Now the default value is empty for string variable. The speciality of this variable is that we can set this variable as empty, but we can't set this integer variable as empty. So no OK option is available. We want to store at least one value in it, like in boolean variable, integer variable. So that is not in case of string variable. Either we can store the value in string variable, or we can leave it as it is, as empty. So this is the speciality of string variable. Now I am going to add another type of variable, which is our last decimal, and I am giving the name like DVAR just for our simplicity. So now the variables we are creating here arranged in alphabetical order B, D, I, S. So we can search the variables from here also, and here is a menu is given more options to delete all variables and delete unused variables. It will delete all your unused variables. So now it is not used, this is not used, this is also not used, and this is also not used. If I click here, it will delete all the 4 characters. Move to our decimal variable. The default value of the decimal variable is 0.0. This variable accepts the point values. So now I am typing 808.9. It accepts the 808.9. I am clicking it. Okay, so 808.9 is stored in this variable. So now I am trying the another pattern. So 08.9. It will neglect the 0 or not, we check. So it neglects the preceding 0 and round ups the value like 808.9. So in integer variable it not accept the point, so that is not in the case of decimal variable. It accept the float values and the not round ups the value. So we can delete the variables from here also. So now in the string variable, so I am entering the value, like I can enter H 1 2 3 A D M I N. I can enter any of the combination of alphanumerics, uppercase, lowercase characters. It will store that value. So this variable is specially used for the password type macros to encrypt the app lock, like that. So this is the types of variables we are using. Now these are our user variables. So we are configuring here the user variables. In this tutorial we studied the types of variables used in the macrodroid and what values they accept, what value we need to enter in that particular variable. So if I enter any value, it will not accept that value. So we have to keep in mind which variable we are using and which value it accepts to store. So we cannot store the integer in boolean variable, we cannot store the boolean conditions in the decimal variable. So like that, it matters a lot in when we are configuring any macro and we are creating a new macro. So I hope you enjoyed this section, and if you like this tutorial, please like, share and subscribe. So it is enough for today's. What is the local variable, global variable, we will discuss in the next part. So till then, stay happy and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.